So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about a very interesting topic that it's the SCEP certificate. SCEP stands for Simple Certificate Enrollment Protocol. This is the way Intune have to go passwordless. So this is the future, right? We are trying to kill the password, so to kill the necessity of having a password, because passwords are a liability, right? Right. So it's a point that it's not secure on your network. So instead of using password, Microsoft wants to start using a certificate, and we're gonna go through the configurations. I can put this on the chat window, on the comments, and it explains what is a SCEP and what is used for. So Intune supports a simple certificate enrollment protocol that is to authenticate connections to your apps and corporate resources without having to use a password. Okay. So guys, I wanted to ask you if you like this video and if this helped you in any way, please subscribe to the channel. It's really important for me. It's a way to support my work and the work I have doing all these videos and all these step-by-step and guides to help you configure your companies and your work and whatever you are doing on your site, right? Leave a like on the video or share. It's all of that support is good for me, so it's gonna be very appreciated. Okay, so to do this, let's start, right? You can go through these later. These have the prerequisites as well. You need a certificate authority on a server. On my case, it's on an Active Directory. On the domain controller, sorry. You need the certificate connector from Intune. And you need the NDES server role. I have it. I created one for this video. It's not gonna be the final one because I already did all of this. As you can see, I have enrolled 7 devices successful. This is for Windows. You can do it for Android, iOS, doesn't matter. It works on everything. I don't have more than 7 devices at the moment working. This one doesn't count. So all of them are enrolled with the certificate. It doesn't need to be co-managed or corporate. It enrolls on personal device. Bring your own device. It enrolls in every device. So it's gonna be working for all of them. So let's start doing this. I have my domain controller here, and I have the dummy NDES for this. No, this is the working one. I don't want to mess this one. And this is the one that I created for this video, for the purpose of this video, right? So on your domain controller, first you will need to create an account, a service account for these configurations, right? Maybe you know how to do it. You have to create a new user here, and I will give him, for example, service. Okay, service Intune. Sorry, service Intune for NDES. Or let's put service NDES because it's simple this way. First name, it's service. dash. Perfect. So next, I mean, this it's better never expire, right? Because if it expires, the service will stop working, the connector, in fact. So it's good to put never expire. Rest is, but you can put this as well. And that's finish. And here we have to go properties on it, because this guy has to have some privilege. And the privilege we will give him, it's a member of, where is that? Here. These have to be a domain user. Oh no, that's all right. Domain user, it's enough. Okay, domain user is enough. So less privilege, the better, right? So now let's change for the NDES. The NDES, we will have to add that user on the local groups of this guy. It's a little bit slow. I have to increase the number of the processors here. Later on, we have to add him on EES, because this is you're gonna have an EES server installed. So let's add, it was SBC net, but was with the slash. See if it checks out, apply this. All right. Now we need to have a certificate authority. I already have this because I already installed this. But to do it, you can do it on a third server, or can do it on the domain control, doesn't matter. So to do this, you have to install the role. So the role, let me see, manage, add and remove features, next, and the role will gonna be certificate authority inside here, right? You can install this. It's next, doesn't have a lot to it. Accept everything and configure. After this, we will start our configurations on the MMC. Okay. So let's add and remove the shape here. And after you install the role, you will have the certificate authority here, that you don't have it if you don't have the thing installed. So let's finish and let's give it an OK. Right here, you can find that the server is running. What does this server do? What did he do? It provides certificate. You can provide root certificate, user certificate, wherever. So in our case, every time that the device go for enrollment, or you update afterwards, you update the policies, the device is going to ask for a certificate, and it's going to ask to this guy. This guy will generate a certificate for each user, because they are user certificated, and the user going to use that certificate to log in. So this guy is a certificate authority, or a certificate generator, if you prefer that way, right? So here you have templates, so preset templates that you can use for a lot of different things. And we're gonna use the user one because I already have a lot of what we need for. I'm gonna create one more. I already have the one that I'm using. It doesn't matter, it's this one, but I will create one for you to see how you do it, right? So what? Sorry about that. So it's gonna click here and manage. And when you have these, it's all the templates here, we're gonna duplicate the user one, right? Duplicate the template here. So what does this have to have in order to work? So first we're gonna give a certificate name. So we're gonna put NDES for video, because I will delete it afterwards. That's okay. You can uncheck this one. And then we're gonna request handling. We have to ensure that the signature it's here for him to be able to use this to signature and encrypt purpose. We need to ensure that the private key it's exported. It's allowed to be exported because in the end it's gonna export private keys for users. And then we need to change the subject name. Okay, gonna change for supply in request. Okay. Yeah, because we don't want this to come with information from Active Directory. We want this to be supply as the request. So when the user goes and requests, you have to supply the information for the certificate to be generated. That's the difference. Now in security, we need to add our account, our service account. That's it. And this guy have to be willing of enroll. Right here, it's not on my step by step, but I like to add here the server, the NDES server. So it's this guy here and this guy name, it's NDES version 2, and I come here, I always go and add computer v2. There you go, and I give the same permissions because this guy is gonna be enrolling stuff. So it's giving an OK in there. We have to ensure that on extensions we have the client here. Okay, you can even take these off if you don't want them to be here, but client authentication for the purpose that we are doing this video have to be here. And the key uses, this is optional, signature is proven, this is not necessary. Okay, that's fine. Make sure that all of these are on the same in your side, so in order for this to work, right? So that's done. Now we need to publish this because the template is here. We need to publish with the template. So let's close this. We will find out what we just did here. That will, what's the name that we gave to this? This was the old one. I missed something. Okay, so it's not here because we need to, okay, to create a new one with a template, right? So we just created the template. There you go. And as for video, this is our template. We're gonna click on OK. And now, yes, we can find it here somewhere. There you go. How do we see if this worked as we wanted? So this is a available certificate for this machine, and not only, but for this machine, it's important to be here. So let's gonna go to run. This server is a little bit slow, but it will do. If not, I pause and I increase the processor. Oh, sorry. See. There you go. And now to test it, we need to come here as it was a user. We need to go to certificate, and here we want to select user because it's a user certificate. All right, and here on personal, we want to test this. So what we want to do is request a new certificate. Okay, in this new certificate, it's gonna request for the certificate authority. There it's that guy. It's this guy here. Let's gonna go next. For me, it's a bunch of them here, but what it have to be here, it's our new NDES for video. This is quite all right, this warning here. This warning have to do with that feature that we didn't put it on that says the Active Directory information. So we said we don't want the Active Directory information to come with the certificate. We want the user to provide. What it will happen every time that the user comes here, it will provide this information that is here. So the full qualification name and the alternative name. He will put the information here, and the certificate will gonna come for the user name, right? So this is perfect how it is. It's gonna work just fine. Afterwards, we need to do some prerequisite configuration on the NDES server. I will post all of this on the chat window, but for now I will just, sorry, I'm gonna post this on the details of the video down there. And for now, I will just gonna show you how to do it. Let's go to PowerShell, run as administrator. Okay, first we will run all the prerequisite installations. Let me pause a little bit the video. So this is not pasting right because it's a lot of information. Let me try to paste on a notepad first to see if it goes better. Yeah, way better now. It's a very long command because it's gonna install every little thing that you need on the prerequisites field, if you can say so. I didn't told you, but this server is brand new, but it needs to be domain join, right? With a fixed IP, and that's it. I'm using a 2025 Windows server, but you can use a different one. So I'm gonna give an enter here. This is gonna take a while to install all of this. but it's only that, it's just waiting. I will pause the video, come back to you guys later. Okay, so after a long wait, it's done. You can close this. And now we have to restart this server. Reboot this server. Don't save, because we cannot go for this. Now we need first to restart the server. Okay, we are back. Let's log in with the domain user admin, domain admin. I have to pause it because it can take a lot. Okay, I'm back. Right. So now we can do this one. Configure the thing. So here it's going to be your administrator. You have to be enterprise admin. And let's go next. Here we're going to do network device enrollment. It's what we need. Oh, sorry. Before this, we need to ensure one thing. We need to ensure that we have the right one, because when you run that, the commands, it's good to check if it's all good. So inside here, we should have active network. That's it. It's installed. It's the one that we want, the service here. And that's it. That's perfect. We need to come here. If you want to do it without the commands, you can do it by using the service roles, right? You have to come here, do this, do that, ensure all the prerequisites, ES, inside ES. These guys, not all are selected. I will pass it through very fast. So if you prefer to do it this way, you have exactly what you need. You can pause the video and check it slowly. So this is what you need. It's perfect. I will not continue this, but I will continue this because this is fine as it is. So select network device enrollment. This is good. Let's give a next here. Here we're gonna specify our account, our service account. Okay, this is asking me for admin. No, we don't have that. We don't want admin here. We want the SVC /ND and this. Yes, that's it, and the password. That's it. That's it. Was authenticated. And for now, we're gonna select, and we're gonna select our target certificate authority. Okay, next. Here you can leave it that way or change, and that's for your configuration. You don't need to put nothing, but if you want, you can put something. Here you can. I will go for the default, but sometimes people use different stuff to do this. Like instead of strong cryptography provider, we can use RSA, that is very common as well, or other ones. So you can change this if you want to change. Gonna go for the default one. That looks good, perfect, and should work like this. Let's configure this. That's it, and close. Now we need to delegate the service account, delegation the service account. For this, we're gonna use a command on the CMD, and we need to edit some keys as well. So this is gonna use, in case of the server, create and using handle communications between. Okay, we're gonna promote these accounts with this command line, right? So this user can be responsible for communications. So let's go and run this as an admin, and we're gonna paste the command here. There you go, it's a shitty one, it's not good. Let's open Notepad this time, sometimes this happens. Don't ask me why. This server needs really one more or two processors. Okay, so our account calls like this. In this is different. What we want to put our, and we need to be, what is this host name? This is okay. It's in this v2, sorry, 2 dot. And if you want to know this for sure, you can go like ap config /all. It's minus all. So minus all, or it's, yeah, there you go. So the full, it's gonna be this plus this, right? And it's test lab dot local. In the domain here, it's gonna be test lab dot local, and this is our account. That's it. Paste this, and that's done, updated, perfect. Next, we have to go and add some keys to the regedit. Okay, let's run. It perfect, and the path will gonna be local machine. Then we have to go to software. Then we need to go to Microsoft. Where is that? Microsoft, and then this guy, and MS, this one. Okay, so we need to change these three. Let me copy these three little guys, because this is bad. Let's hope that this time goes good. Perfect. General purpose. All right. Change this one. Change this one. That's it. Okay. These are the values that's gonna be used for the certificate. The policy. After the change, we need to reset ES. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Let's. I don't need to copy this. ES reset. Okay. After this, we have to modify two more keys on the registry, and that keys, yeah, that's good. I lost my. Oh, there you go. And now we're gonna go for local machine system. Sorry, I'm a little bit with the flu. So system, and now current set, and then service, and then we go to HTTP, CD, HTTP, and here we want the parameters. And that's it. Only the default. We're gonna have to create a new one, and it's gonna be a dword32, and we call max field and it's perfect. And we want to create another one that calls max request bytes. Okay, now we're gonna select, we change this to decimal, and we want to put here 65534, and the same to here, decimal 65534. That's nice. And another time we're gonna reset this guy. And this is done. Now, how can we test if this is working or not? So expected behavior, it's gonna be open this. And we're gonna put without data, confirm and continue, confirm and start browsing, and then we're gonna do HTTP. Now my keyboard is all messed up. Wait a minute. Maybe I can copy HTTP from somewhere. Yeah, that's good. HTTP // know why my keyboard is always messed up. And I do put the right configuration, but somehow it doesn't like. That's it. And now we will gonna do this a little bit. Now we put the FKDN. From this case, it's gonna be NDES v2, if I'm not mistaken, then dot test lab dot local, oh my God, local, and then slash, and then we're gonna do cert srv slash mes SCEP slash mes SCEP dot dll. Right, this is the expected window. So this is what you expect if everything is working good so far. So next we're gonna have to configure the EES. So for that we're gonna go here and we're gonna bring up this guy, and this guy will have our service here. What we need to check, select this guy here, and first we need to go to request filtering, and here we need to edit feature. So here we're gonna change for the number that we put on the register, so 65534, and this is gonna be for the minimum as well. That's it. The other it's fine. The 3 on the both it's good, and that's all right. Let's give it an OK. After this, we will have to do the bindings to put the certificate on the HTTPS thing. So to do this, we will ask for a certificate to put the certificate here. So to do that, let me pause a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now back to this guy. We're gonna have to import a certificate for our certificate authority. So we need to run mmc, and here we're gonna do add shape and certificate, and we want for local computer. That's it. And here gonna go to personal, and on personal we want to request a new certificate, and this will gonna be that one. That's perfect, and we want to use this one. To do one of these, and then request, that's it. We have to put the common name here. Here we put the name of this guy. That is gonna be NDES v2 dot test lab dot local. That's perfect. And here we want to add some values. One, it's gonna be that guy. This v2 test lab dot local. local. The other one is just this. That's it. The other one is just this. And the other one is this with your domain. Imagine mine it's I don't know, systems administration.pt. There you go. This one. Apply. And on the general, give it a name like yes. So we know what is it. And apply OK. Let's click on it and enroll. It's very fast. Nothing more need to be done here. Now we're gonna finish this. And we can close this one. No. And we go back here. We're gonna go to bindings and we're gonna add port add. So we want HTTPS. We don't put nothing here. Let me check if all things are good. That's too much. That's it. That's what we need here. We need to put the certificate that we just provide to this server, right? Okay. And this is closed. Now to check if this is working. Now we need to do an HTTPS instead of an HTTP. God, need to copy this from somewhere again. Sorry about these things. And then enter. And it's perfect. It provides, and you have the certificate that we just installed. So it's perfect. That's what we expected to do. Okay, that's it. Now to do the configuration on the tenant side, right? We're gonna go to Intune, admin portal, click on it. So let's do admin. I think it's this one. If I recall right. It's right. It's perfect. No. This is perfect. Okay. Okay, let's give it an okay on this. So many questions nowadays. Okay. So next step is to install the connector, right? So you're gonna go to here. And here we're gonna go to connectors and tokens. And as you can see, certificate connectors. I already have one running here, but that's no problem. We can go on plus here. That's what you have to do on your side. And then you need the certificate installation connector. It's this guy here. Okay, it's downloading very fast. Is it done? Okay, it's done. Open. Open again. There you go. Oh, it's on the second attempt. Probably gonna open 2. Yeah, 2 it is. Yes, just need 1. So install. This is gonna be fast. This is a simple, not heavy tool. Sorry. Normally it's fast, but this server, again, not fast. Okay, can configure now. So here it's next. Here what we want to do, it's this guy here. We can leave this one. This is for automatic renovation. And that's perfect. Next, we can leave it at system account here, but if you leave at system account here, you need to put this guy has certificate where I put it the other time. I added not only the service account, but I added the machine, and that's what you have to do it. So if you do it, you can use the system account. It's the preferred recommended choice. That's perfect. Just go next. Put your proxy if you have proxy. They'll all check good. At next. Here you're gonna put whatever it's your thing. For me, it's a public commercial cloud, I believe so. And you have to sign in, right? Here it's gonna ask for an admin of your tenant. That's it. You put the admin and then configure, and that's done. Okay. After this done, I will not configure this because I already have one configured. But this is the final step. Configure, and that's done. And you will end up with a server like this guy, that it's what I have it. Which is this other guy. I'm the only guy. Okay. So this is what you have in the end. And how do you confirm that it's working? After you configure the connector, you come here, you open a page, and let me see if I have it already on the historic, so I don't need to worry about much. I opened a lot of things on this. There you go. This is what is expected for you to have. You put your server, and in the end, you have to end with this guy here. Give me a second, because that is not even close the right thing that you need to put it. So it's this guy here, right? So you have to put this HTTPS and your full qualification, fully qualified name, and the same that we did before. And you have to do, and you have to end up on a 403. If you end up on a 500, you did something bad on the process, right? So this is working. After this, we have to configure. It's gonna be a big video, but bear with me, guys. We are almost there. So after this, we have to go to our Intune admin center, and we need two things. The first thing is to come to your authority. At least it's taking a lot of time, but in the end, it's gonna work for you. So I hope you enjoy. Give me a second. So here we need to generate the root certificate. So for the root certificate, we're gonna open CMD. I prefer to do by command line. For me, it's easier. And it's just running a command. So the command you have to run is cert I will generate another one, so you see it how it does. And this, oh sorry, my dot cert. This is our root CA. I'm gonna put 2 here because I already have one. Like this. See, it's gonna generate your root certificate, and this root certificate you will have to edit on sorry, on your Intune. So let's go to Intune. That's it. We're gonna go to, now we need to do this for each and every of your devices, but let's do for Windows, new policy, and we select Windows 10 or later, and here we're gonna select templates, and for the templates we want to do the root one, so it calls trust certificate. That's what we want. And on this trust certificate, we're gonna put trust cert, or you can put root certificate. Put the 2 here. Next, select the certificate that we just have generate. As you can see, I have 2. I'm gonna put the one that I just created. Perfect. Gonna do next. Here you're gonna add the users that you want to put this. You can put all users, or you can put specify user. I will leave nothing because I already did this. This you don't need to put nothing and just create. After you create this, I will show you what I already have it. It's this one. You will see that it started to apply. On this one, I will have for all users and all devices, but you can put only all users or leave it like this. It's the same. Or after this, we need to go and so we did already the connector. Now we just need to do the final one. I think so. We are on the end, guys. Good that you made it so far. So let's create another configuration and another policy. This time Windows 10. We're gonna use templates again. And this time we're gonna do our final simple certificate enrollment. Create, give a name, version 2. It's gonna do next here. Now you can leave it like this. This is fine. 1 year, it's fine as well. Here, I will choose this one. It's the one that we want. And here I will select the 2 for 24/8. And I will select the 2 here, certificate, and it's gonna here it's gonna appear more than one, right? The one that we just did was this guy here. Yeah, that was the guy. And here we want this for client authentication, and I think it's perfect like this. Let me just confirm. Yeah, it's perfect like this. You can go next. Almost perfect. What is the invalue? The value that it's invalid. I must not be empty. Well, all right. On my case, it's this guy here. So how do you see this guy? This guy, it's on your configuration connector. All right, on your case, you need to do a proxy to put it public. So this internal thing goes public. On my case, I use the proxy from the Azure portal. I can show you how I did it. And you decide what you want to do on your side, if you want to do on the same place or you want to use a different proxy thing. So for me, I used here Azure. Where do I went? So manage. Let me search here, it's better. So directory, and here I use application proxy. This is what it's doing, right? It's this guy here. So if you want to use this guy, you have to download the connector here to apply on this machine, that it's the NDES, and accept the download. What this gonna do, it's creating your connector that's gonna publish publish a place in the web, right, with the IP, so with a public IP, right? So after you do that, let me see. After you install that, it appears here active, and then you have to go to enterprise, applications, new application, and basically you will need this part is a little bit tricky on-premise. See that one? Oh, this is the documentation. So you will need one that calls create your own. And here you have to select which is the configure the proxy enable remote register application with register proxy secure remote access on premises. The first one, put the name, create. Yeah, and that's it. Now here you put your local URL, that is this one. You go here, you copy this one, he wants me to end with one of these. You put this one here, you gave it a name. The name is gonna appear here, whatever you want. You can put something more beautiful. There you go. And this is what I have it, right? And let me see if you need anything else. No, nothing else. So it's just to create this. And after that, you will have this proxy thing that is the one that you put here. And that's it. You create this one. And in the end, you will have one like I have it already that I can show to you. It's it's this one. And that's it. It's working. I can show you what I've done. This is only the basics. What we want, it's the configuration. You can see it's normal. I didn't do nothing. Enroll. It's the first one. The two here. This one and these two. Certificate, it's the certificate. And client authentication. And there you go. It's my proxy, be able to access this on outside of my company. So that's it. That's done. After that, the result is that you no longer need to put your password. The certificate is going to authenticate on the apps. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It's almost 1 hour of the video. Sorry about that. It took some time, but in the end, it's going to work for you guys. These, if you are asking, oh, but I don't know if I have this Azure or Inter ID. Yes, you do. If you have Intune license, you have Azure license, and you have you can access to this, and you can access to Inter ID. You can access to everything. So you can use like I did, or you can use a different proxy. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope I was able to help you and guide you on this journey. And please subscribe the channel. You know, it's always the same question, the same answer, the same request. Please subscribe. I'm not that fancy normal guy on YouTube that puts a lot of crap in between, but my configuration, they work. So that's it, guys. See you on the next video.